Back to another YouTube video, and today I'm just doing basically answering a few questions that some people had in regarding to the actual way that I trade. So like the last video, I'll just be going into backtesting mode, and I'll just be going on the backtesting mode from this week, so starting Monday, even though it's Thursday today. I just want to go through a different pair. So last time I went through GJ, if most of you don't know, I trade primarily GJ in gold, but that does not stop you trading from a different pair. Now, I do recommend sticking to one or two pairs, so then you can stay consistent, you know what the pair does, you have news related ideas and stuff like this, and you can stay up to date with the economic calendar. But I recommend choosing two pairs, backtest them, go through them. I just decided to go GJ and gold. Now, just to show you that this works, because really if you trade price action, you can trade any time frame, any pair, it doesn't really matter. Because price action is basically just how the market moves. So I'm in backtesting mode now here, and as you can see, we'll just go to the Monday here. Now, once again, I just want to let you know that I trade primarily London session. So I will only be doing backtesting results on the London session for this slight backtesting kind of way right now. So let's just go through it. So the first thing I do when I come to the charts is I come to the charts and I go onto the 1 hour time frame. Now the 1 hour time frame is definitely my kind of higher time frame trend / market structure to decide whether I should be looking for buys or sells in a current market. Now, I literally only look at what is the most recent market structure for this day. So as you can see here, these blue dotted lines indicates when it's a new day for me. Okay, so and then you'll see these gray lines pop up. There's just a session indicator. Now, if you want to check them out, this is my inputs. And very simple. I mean, the colors, I just turn them off and I put them all white. I mean, it makes it look nice. It's simple. Now, that is that. So when I first come to the charts, I'm on the 1 hour time frame. I decide whether we are bullish or bearish. So in this instance right here, the highest high of this area for me right now would be here. Now, I also advocate to wait for candle closures above or below areas. So right now in this situation, what would I be looking for? Now, the area that was closed below was here, was this support right here. So I would be looking to continue sales downwards. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to go down. As you can see from the previous day as well, we continue to do this. Now, some people take wicks as break of structure. That's just how it is. Back test it, see what you resonate with most. But I look for the bodies. So right now, I'd be looking for something like this on a higher time frame aspect. So if I was doing that and I was marking it up, I would put into my top right, I would do 1 hour is bearish. Just so I know and I can keep to myself, because I'm only in the markets for 2 hours per day. Now, sometimes you can get a market structure shift on the higher time frames when you're looking at the 1 hour, because realistically, I'm only here for 2 hours. So I'm only here for 2 1 hour candles, right? If you think about it that way. So realistically, I'm looking right here, I'm seeing this is a liquidity grab. It could push lower. However, what we could see also is a candle do, that's not the greatest thing right here. We could see a candle kind of just do this, and see this candle here. This kind of is a little bit like this candle. We could see another candle like this just close above here. Then my bias would shift. But until this high gets closed above on a 1 hour time frame, I will be bearish. So let me just delete this. So I am bearish. However, what I would do is I would get this rate out and I put it on that high. Let me just put this magnetizing tool on so it's precise. And I put it on this high right here. And that would determine me to understand that, okay, if we get a 1 hour close above this when we go down to the slower time frames, then I know we're shifting bullish. Okay, so right now this is what we're dealing with here. So this is the 5 minute. We see the break of structure on the 1 hour down here to validate our selling. Okay, and now we just play it and we just wait for it to play out. So what we're looking for here is basically the same thing. We're looking for the same thing, but on the 5 minute, on the entry time frame for me, for the lower time frame. So we're looking for the 1 hour and the 5 minute to both be in confluence, being in the same direction. And that for me is all I need for a confluence. So here we are. So market opens And right here, I would be looking, okay, I want to see this low get broken and close below, because that is the most nearest swing low, right? Because in bearish structure, we want swing lows to be broken. Now, there are indicators, there are fractal indicators that will mark this out for you, just for you to be able to learn. So you don't have to be doing guessing work and you know, really thinking about it. You could be really playing out the scenario in your head, whilst fractals are, you know, planned out for you. And it's just really easy on the eye when you're learning, okay? But it's, you know, it's not necessary. So we keep on moving like this, and we see we're starting to get rejections here. Do we get a candle close below? No, we don't. Okay, and we see we're starting to break highs now. So now that there is multiple new swing lows, we would now not be looking for that low to be taken, because we're looking for what? We're looking for the most recent market structure. Okay, so the most recent. So you have to follow market structure. So that's every 5-minute candle. So you have a long time to be able to do this, right? Because a swing low is only made with 3 candles. So if you take it and simple maths, you got 1 5-minute candle, 2 5-minute candles, and 3 5-minute candles to make a swing low or a swing high, right? And that's 15 minutes. Okay, so you have a long time to plan this out. So that's our no swing low. This is our swing highs. This is the 1 hour bullish market structure. So we only will look for buys once this gets closed above on the 1 hour as well. So we're not looking for buys yet. So we're only looking for sells, and it doesn't matter if it flies off without us. You know, we're sticking to our rules. We have a rule for a reason, right? And the rules should be kept intact. Okay, so once again, that's the most recent price structure. Here we go. Any more recent? Look, it's going off without us. Do I care? No, because, you know, I am trying to go along with the trend. Now, what you want to do is keep an eye on when that 1 hour is closing. So now if we go back onto the 1 hour, because I think that's been an hour, let's just see if it doesn't play in front of us. Right, here we go. So now that 1 hour candle was closing bullish. Just forget about this, because it skips onto the next one whenever it closes. So now you would be changing your bias to bullish. So now if it gives you the entry, you would be changing to bullish. Now also, you have well, this candle wouldn't be here, so that wouldn't be a 1 hour swing low. So now if this goes and breaks back below this, you would change it again to bearish, okay? So let's go back onto here. Now we're looking for bullish structure to form. Okay, so now we're looking for swing highs to be closed and broken and closed above. So there we go right there. Now, what we have right here is a closure above this candle right here. Now, this has already pushed very far, so it would be a low probability trade. But let's just see how this works out. So what I would do is I would get a entry, and I would like this candle, once it closed and, you know, broke and closed above this swing high here. Now I want the next candle, when it opens, I want it to come down. I want it to fill in this imbalance that will be created between this candle's high and this candle's high, right? And then I'd want it to tap me in, and then continue on the bullish structure. Now, where does our stop go? So our stop goes below the next swing low. So we look left, where's the swing low? Here. However, let's say if this wasn't here, you'd be like, okay, where's the swing low? Is this a swing low? No. Where's the swing low? So you'd have a stop all the way down here if this wasn't here. So you understand, but we do. So we put it here. Okay, so now we have our entry set. So now we just wait for the next candle to play, and let's see if we get triggered in. No, we're not getting triggered in. So most of the time I would now exit this. I would exit this, but just for the purposes of this video, we'll just watch it. Okay, and also I'm watching for if there's any risk management aspects here that I could apply. Okay, so here ever so slightly, we have a higher low, because this candle's low is lower than this candle's low. Okay, so as you can see, if I just draw this out right here like that, you can see this white candle's low is lower than this blue candle low. Therefore, we have a lower low, right? And when we have that, we can manage our risk. So now we don't have, because remember, we're following the most recent market structure. This isn't the most recent swing low now. This is the most recent swing low now. So we'd move our stops to there, and that will mean that we can actually come out of this trade if it triggers us out, instead of losing a whole 1% here, 2%, whatever you're risking, okay? So, and let's see what happens here. So we continue. Okay, we're coming down again. We're coming down again. And we're not stopped out yet. Still not stopped out. Now we have equal lows here, so we're not really able to move it anymore. And actually, this has to be at a 1-to-1. So let me move this back here just for target purposes. So when you're entering trade, what I want you to do is go for 1-to-1. Okay, so your 1-to-1 is going to be the first take profit, but you're not going to be taking profit. What you're going to do is de-risking at your first 1-to-1. Okay, so let's see if we get anything here. So now we can de-risk fully. Okay, so once that hit there, then you can go, okay, I don't care about all these swing lows anymore. I'm going risk-free, right? Which is beautiful. Now you look for your next target. So your next target above the 1-to-1 will be the next resistance. So we go left, we look for the next resistance. As you can see, this blue line here is actually where the candle stopped. And if you don't find another resistance, you're going to have to go on the higher time frames to find this out, etc., etc. But as you can see, this is quite high. As you can see, I wasn't cherry picking this because I have no idea where the next high is. But let's just go, let me just go and put it at a random place. Let's just go and put it up here. So that's where our full TP would be. Let's imagine there's a resistance up here. Let's imagine there's two candles up here. There's a resistance. Let's go and put it there for example's sake to make this video fair. And now we're just watching. Okay, it stopped out a break even. So we didn't hit full TP, but we gave it the chance to go and hit full TP. And the reason being is because we were bullish on the 1 hour. We had bullish 5-minute market structure. We had risk management here, so we're not risking anymore. Then when it hits a 1-to-1, we're risking 0. So we've taken full risk off the table, and we're allowing the confluences to try and play out for us. So what we're doing there is we're keeping our losses small, and our winners we're allowing our winners to actually be very big. Now let's see what the actual risk to reward would have been on this trade if our TP was roughly around about here. So it's nearly a 1-to-2. Okay, that's brilliant. So that's a really, really good, solid risk to reward way. Okay, so now let me just delete all of this, and we'll go to the next one. So now that you know the examples, we'll kind of fly through these next backtesting points. Okay, so there's New York session, and now we're coming into the London session, which is at 3 o'clock, but I should only go to the 2 o'clock candle. There we go. Now, so just quickly here, what are we looking at? We're looking at buys. Why would I be looking at buys? What was the most recent market structure break? It was there, but you could also argue that it was also here as well. Yeah, both candles closing above, great. So now we go and we just put into here to keep ourselves reminded. 1 hour is bullish, just like that. Now we go down to the 5-minute time frame, which is what I like. London session is just happening soon. Well, this next candle it should be. There we go. Now we wait for a market structure shift on the 5-minute as well. So where's the high? Where's the swing high on this? The swing high on this is actually here. So we're waiting for this candle to be broken and closed above. Now we have, nope, not this, it's still wicks. But that would now be your most recent market structure high right there. So now we want this. Does it close? Just about. It closes just about. Now I don't like this big candle because, I mean, it only just about closed above this, and it's more of a rejection candle than anything. But let's just use this once again for the purpose of this video. Where's the nearest swing low? Right there. Okay, so now we move this across, and basically once again what we want this to open, fill in this imbalance, the top of this where our entry is going to be, and then we want it to go first of all to a 1-to-1. Okay, so there we go. So let's see if this taps us in. I mean, it didn't tap you quite in, but let's say we take it. Okay, straight to TP1. Where do we go? Stops to break even. Then we look left for our nearest resistance. Once again, we're at really higher highs, so this is kind of hard to show examples, but let's just say this was a resistance up here. So that's going to be our take profit, full take profit, which actually got smashed, which is really nice. And what we'll do here is just show you. So that was a 1-to-2. So brilliant. So we got 2 trades out of 1-to-2 right now for hitting full TP. Okay, let's be conservative. The last one didn't hit full TP, so let's just say 1-to-1. Right, so now we're up 3R in 2 trades. Am I taking any more trades this day? No. 1 trade a day, 2 trades a day if I take an L, and I'm going along with the market structure. So that's that trade there. Now, I didn't take any of these trades. I don't really look at EU that much, but, you know, it's just to show you that this is, you know, this is possible on any pair, any time frame, and you just have to you know, watch this video over and over again to actually grasp the concept of how easy this can be. It doesn't need to be complicated. Like most people say. They're just trying to confuse you and make you buy their course and everything like that. It can be as easy as this. So we're here, we're just before London Open. Was the nearest market structure, which is here. The swing low got broken, closed below, brilliant. So now we go down onto the 5 minute, we put this up in here, 1 hour bearish, right? So we're looking for bears, so we're looking to take price lower, therefore we're watching for swing lows to be taken out, okay? And also, I've been forgetting, for us to go bullish, we want a swing high to be broken and close above. So that there, we want a 1 hour to close above there, and then we will be bullish once again. Okay, so here we go again. Now we're waiting for swing lows to be taken. Where's the swing low? Where's the nearest swing low? Okay, that's the most recent swing low right here. Here we go. And let's just play this on. Where's the next swing low? Is there another swing low coming up? No, 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 no. That swing low is basically the same, but let's move it there. Now the 1 hour, now let's watch at the 1 hour. So this 1 hour did not close above there. Therefore, we would still be looking for bearishness. Now this is the last 1 hour of this session. So in the last 1 hour, we wouldn't know if we would be bullish. Therefore, we're continuously looking for sells. And as you see, the session runs out. Therefore, what happens there? No trades that day. Very, very simple. No trades that day. Okay, so you shouldn't be looking to take trades every single day. I heard something the other day that the most profitable people on funding accounts is actually the ones that take the least trades. And you should not be, racing to get into trades thinking, oh my God, I need to be taking a trade every day. No. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. Where's the most recent market structure break? This is a low. Did it break that? No. This is a low. Did it break that? No. So therefore, the most recent market structure break was actually the day before here. So I would actually be looking for buys. Okay, so 1 hour bullish. And for us to be bearish, I would need, where's the most recent market structure low? It would be this one when it opens, but that one, it's wicking below. So I would just use this obvious one right here. So that would be our swing low to be broken on the 1 hour and held below in order for us to change to be bearish. Okay, so let's wait for new London to open. We're waiting for a swing high to be broken. Okay, so where's the most recent swing high coming in? It's going to be this one at this moment in time. But let's see if that will change. A closure? No, didn't close. Closure above? Yeah, a closure above. Just like the last one, it looks like a rejection, but you have to follow your backtesting notes. I mean, you can't be discretionary about what a candle looks like and what it doesn't look like. You just have to take what you've backtested, be confident in it, make sure your risk management's on point, and we'll see what happens here. So basically, we want this next candle to come fill the imbalance that is going to be created here, tap the high, and then we want it to reject and go away. Okay, so we're in a little bit of drawdown. Oh, that's nice, a good rejection. Now that's a swing low. We can move our risk to this high, to this low right here. Brilliant. Now that's our 1-to-1. Good. Let's see if it gets hit. Okay, 1-to-1 gets hit. So now we can go to break even. Now this is a good example. Okay, this was actually in the reel I did today. Where's our nearest resistance? So we're actually already at a resistance at our 1-to-1. So that wouldn't make any sense. So where's our next resistance? Our next resistance actually all the way up here. So now look at this risk to reward. So going all the way down here, you're now at a 3R risk to reward. But you've already managed risk there, and then because we hit a 1-to-1, you're risk free. So at like a bare minimum point, you are maybe 2-3 minutes in drawdown, and the rest you're gonna give yourself an upside of like 3R. It's incredible. So now let's wait out and see if this plays. Oh, lovely, good. Now, also, when we're in profit, we're looking for swing lows as our risk management point, because we can't just leave it now, right? Because this might turn around, news might happen, blah, blah, blah. We need to also manage risk whilst we're in profit, okay? So we're waiting for swing lows to form. As you can see, in this move up, there is no swing lows, okay? So we're waiting for a swing low to form there. Now we've had a swing low, this blue candle's low, because that's higher low, that's a lower low, and that's a higher low. Therefore, we have a swing low right here. So basically, my stop loss would now be in profit all the way up here. Brilliant. Imagine taking profit at 1-to-1, you'd be out here. Now, your stop loss is in profit up here, because that is a logical area for price. If it breaks, it could be going in the opposite direction. However, we're going along with the higher time frame trend. So we're allowing this to move as much as possible. So let's just continue to see if it goes up, see if any more swing lows get formed. nearly at the TP. Swing low form now, so now we can move our stop loss up to this point right here, and this looks like it's just about to hit TP. Lovely TP hit. So there you go. So just there, that would be what the trade would look like, and that's a lovely trade. Nearly zero drawdown, no news events on this day, just going along with the higher time frame confluence. And that's just a quick review. I mean, this was the Thursday, this was today, yeah. So I didn't take any of these trades because this is EU, but it's just to show you that you can just pick a pair and go with it. Trade price action, very simple rules. And yeah, I mean, if you want a daily analysis, we have a free Telegram where we go into the daily analysis where we'll show you what we're looking for on that particular day. And yeah, just backtest this, have a go. If you have any questions in regarding this, then let me know. But yeah, I mean, the very simplistic part of it is that most people consider an imbalance between 3 candles. So let's just say the candles right here. So you have a high there, you have this one pushing away from it, and then you have this one creating an imbalance, correct? But most of the time what I see is that it's all right, it still works, but most of the time what I see is it just rockets off without you. So why can't you catch it when it's filling in the imbalance before the imbalance happens? That's my thinking. So right here, instead of these 3 candles, if I just reverse back to here, instead of waiting for this, not this candle, instead of waiting for the next candle to go up, leave a gap, and then come back down, why don't I just get in when it's closing the gap so there isn't a gap? If you know what I mean. I found that to be higher probable. Therefore, if I'm waiting for that to happen, I'm putting my entry on the high of this candle, so it's going to close the imbalance instantaneously, and it's not going to leave an imbalance. You understand? So as that's making its low, grant it is a lower low and it's starting to break these lows, that doesn't really matter. Our protective stops in a logical area below swing lows. Okay, so we carry that all the way through the trade. We are in, and then as you saw, we just went to the TP. So that's beautiful. Don't be afraid to ask me any questions. I'm happy to help, happy to answer the questions in a video. And yeah, that's all.